everyone, I'm Noreen and welcome to my kitchen, and today we're going to be making a special Valentine's dessert. Valentine's Day is about a week away, and I'm also participating in another collaboration with the YouTube Foodies, and I'm going to be making a delicious Bordeaux cherry and chocolate chunk no-churn ice cream, something that you can whip up the day before and have it ready for your Valentine's Day celebration. So let's go see how we make this. Started, I'm going to go over the ingredients. This is very basic for a no-churn ice cream, only we're adding cherries and chocolate chunks to it. We're going to make it a delicious, decadent Valentine treat. So, to start off with any no-churn ice cream, you're going to need one 14.5-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk, nothing else will do, and 2 cups of heavy cream that you have whipped to nearly stiff peaks. And that's very important. The other ingredients include, we're going to use, you can use vanilla extract if you like. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of Torani vanilla bean syrup. I'm also going to use 2 tablespoons of Torani almond or agate syrup. And I'm going to use this is a 15-ounce can of dark sweet pitted cherries in heavy syrup. And I have drained them here. These are so yummy. And this, I think this is a pretty basic brand. I think you can find it all across the country. These are cherries that are grown in the United States, and they're really delicious. They're good. So, that's Oregon Fruit Products Pitted Dark Sweet Cherries. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put some chocolate chunks in here. Your choice, milk or dark, but I think for cherries, and really the inspiration for this is your favorite and mine, Ben & Jerry's Cherry Garcia, which has dark chocolate chunks in it. So I'm using 2 of these 3.5-ounce Royal Dark Cadbury bars. And you can use whatever you want. You can use chocolate chips if you like. It doesn't matter. So the first things first, we have to move some things out of the way. And then okay, we're going to start off, now that I have everything cleared away, with, we're going to put our sweetened condensed milk in the bowl. And make sure you scrape the can out, because a lot of the time there's all that thick goodness in the bottom of the can, and that's going to contribute to the quality of your final product. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our vanilla syrup and our almond syrup. And don't worry if you don't have these syrups, it's not a big deal. You can use extract. Use a teaspoon of vanilla and a teaspoon of almond extract, and it'll all be just fine. Oh, that smells so good. And the reason we use almond is because, you know, cherries have a little bit of an almond flavor, and it really does enhance the cherry taste. So, here we go with that. And then we add the cream. We start to fold the cream in here. I'm going to add a little bit of the cream right to this and just fold it right in. I think we're close there. That looks really good. That is really good. So think of this as an amazing,
tastes just like it,
decadent cherry vanilla ice cream, right? Alright, so now for our mix-ins. The best thing I've found, I was using a loaf pan lined with plastic wrap, but I've changed my tune a little. I have these really great,
they're just easier.
They're Ziploc plastic containers. These are BPA free, and it's best to go ahead and layer. We'll put chocolate. Bring these cherries over here. And then more of the ice cream mixture. Some more chocolate. Some of the cherries.
Now why wouldn't you mix the chocolate and the cherries into the cream?
Well, because they're all going to sink to the bottom. And when you do it this way, they're going to stay suspended. And then what you can do is gently kind of push and manipulate your spatula in there so that they're not like in a layer, but they're going to get mixed in gently, so they're not going to all sink to the bottom, because we don't want them to sink to the bottom. And so that everyone will know what kind of ice cream you've prepared. And put this on the top. And some cherries on the top, just like that. And then just take your spatula. Everybody's going to be able to identify what that is. I'm sure somebody will take care of that for me. And the best part about this is, pop that lid on. We're going to put it in our freezer for no less than 6 hours before you attempt to scoop it. When it's time to serve this up in a beautiful glass, we'll be back and we'll fix you a bowl of delicious Bordeaux cherry and chocolate chunk no churn homemade ice cream. Okay, we are ready. It is the next day, actually. I let this sit because I made it so late in the afternoon yesterday I couldn't scoop it out because it was much too soft, and you want to make sure this sets properly. Now you can see that we have sampled this. My daughters and Rick and I, we both tried it. All four of us tried it. So
it tastes just like the real thing.
It's delicious. You're going to love it. And it scoops really, really nice. I did not warm this up at all. I didn't even let it sit out on the counter to temper in any way. And you can see the chunks of cherry in there and the chocolate chunks. Fantastic. So what I have here, I have a little martini glass, and we're going to do kind of a little Valentine's service. And what I'm going to do is I have a little of my chocolate syrup in here, and I'm just going to drizzle that on the sides of the glass. You certainly don't have to get this fancy if you don't want to, but it is for Valentine's Day, and I just thought it might be fun. And then we're going to serve this wonderful cherry and chocolate chunk ice cream. And I have to tell you folks, this really does taste like some of the better quality cherry vanilla ice cream that I have had in different spots. Not the stuff you buy at the grocery store, but you know. All right, now, if you want to complain about the serving size that I'm dishing up here, think Valentine's Day. Think 2 spoons. Now, that is the most beautiful homemade, no churn, Bordeaux cherry and chocolate chunk ice cream you are ever going to see or you're ever going to make. I don't even think that you need to have extra whipped cream, or, you know, if you want to gild the lily, go ahead and drizzle more chocolate syrup on that. That is my homemade chocolate syrup. I will leave a link in the information bar where you can find that. Or maybe here on the screen, I'll put a little block and you can see a little snippet from that video. But that is delicious and it's beautiful. And look at it. Look at all of that chunkiness going on in there. So, this is something you definitely have to try, and I know that once you try it, you're going to love it. Now, be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video, right after I'm done talking, and you check out all of the people who are participating in our Valentine's Day collaboration. The YouTube Foodies have come together once again. I know for a fact that Stephanie Manley, who's actually hosted the collaboration, and Eric from Garden Fork TV, and Rocky Berrigan, and Victoria Palkin, and myself, and a few others have come together to make a contribution to this fantastic collaboration. All for Valentine's Day. I know a couple have already submitted some of their recipes, and I got a sneak peek. We have a couple of great chocolate cake recipes that this ice cream would go fantastic on top of. So make sure that you stay tuned. You check out all of the people who have participated in this wonderful round-robin collaboration, and make sure you go check out their videos and check out their channels. And if you hadn't subscribed, make sure that you do that. And I'll just say this. I hope you try it. I hope you love it. Until next time, happy Valentine's Day! for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you're going to give it a try, and I hope that you love it. I know that you will. I also wanted to say, if you're new to my channel, I hope that you'll hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the fun we have here in our kitchen. And also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google+, and also on my blog over at blogger.com. There will be links to all of those things in the information bar below. So, I hope that you all have a great day, and make sure that you come back tomorrow. I'll see ya!